Welcome to Toy Day on the Killen and DiRT show.
Hey!
Not the video game day, that's the other show. This is the Toy Day show. That's just the two of us.
Because we are, in fact, the only people that do show up.
On a consistent basis.
That means that's every day for you fancy people out there.
According to the transcript here, Scotty Cash said, "Hey baby, I gots to get to filming. There's things to be a-doing." And she said, and then he couldn't make it.
Which I don't get.
So I guess that's more important. His kids, somehow more important than doing the show. Family.
I'm sure he's got to watch some sports.
Come on, priorities, man. That's what we're talking about, priorities. And the high priority is not family. Whatever type of garbage.
Anyways, welcome to It Figures, the toy and action figure podcast on Pop Culture Network. Go to itfigurespodcast.com for future and past episodes. Be sure to visit popculturenetwork.com. Join the forums. This week is episode 150, a milestone for us. And I'm, of course, Lord Killen with...
I'm not...
He's not even going to tell you his name ever. That's just a rule.
It's because, see, it's funny. See, that way.
So this is our infamous
150
episode. Of course, by now, you love my face, I'm sure. This guy may be new to you, some of you who just realized that he is not, in fact, still wearing a mask.
What? When did that happen?
I mean, we could Scooby-Doo him right now and see if it'll come off, but we probably won't.
Probably?
Probably won't.
Probably. Well, I do have that meat face underneath that you can take a look for.
The meat face, huh?
All right. Let's talk about some toy news, some of the stuff that's been going on this week. First up, we've got pictures of the new Marvel Select from Diamond Select Toys of Rhino. Now, Rhino is, I guess, going to be in the new Amazing Spider-Man game. And I guess he might be, like, hinted at, kind of, in the new movie, I guess. So he's, of course, all over the Spider-Man comics right now as part of the new Ends world, Into the Earth story, whatever the heck that is. So
he's like Doomsday?
I mean, sure. Why not? Why not? So they've shown these the new Marvel Select. Of course, Marvel Select figures are very nice, articulated, big, figures, bigger than your standard 6-inch figures that you think of.
Retail price $21.99.
8 inches tall, 16 points of articulation, and highly sculpted. It looks very nice, although I think the chest articulation looks a little weird.
For all you people who are like, what are you looking at? Check the links. Check the links.
Oh, you're not going to overlay them on the video?
Check the links.
You're supposed to edit them in, so it like fades in.
Yeah, who's got time for that? Who's got time for that?
People who do good videos.
If you are seeing the pictures, then in fact I had time. If you are not, then in fact I did not have time.
I guess
I'll just put that little disclaimer out there.
We'll just see how it goes, huh? Alright, next up. Batman Arkham City Series 3 figures. Let's see, we've got another Batman. But this time a regular Batman. Not a Batman diseased Batman or detective mode Batman. There's an actual, honest-to-goodness, real-looking actual Batman. That'll sell.
What? Okay, good. Batman again. Great.
Well, it's Batman's game. You'd expect him to be in each wave somehow.
Yeah.
But now they're finally doing the actual Batman.
Did anybody buy the detective mode?
Actually, detective mode, I think, did better than the diseased one. Or the infected one.
That stands to be...
Because the infected one has, like, the emo, like, the crow tears that looks like coming down his face. No one wants that one. But see, we also got the Clown Thug with a bat. And a Clown Thug with a knife. We got the Ra's al Ghul. We got the Penguin. And then, of course, my favorite is we got an Azrael.
Let's see him.
And he looks pretty cool.
Why is he's still wearing that old tabard, huh?
Well, you got to keep some things consistent.
It's time to update the clothing, man. It's a little ratty. It's like Jesus dirty. You know what I mean?
Huh. That's what she said. So anyway, I don't think... on sale September 19th, but we don't have an actual price set, but I'm sure the same. What are the other ones running? 20?
Anywhere from $17.99 to $19.99, so depending on where you're buying it.
So there you go. So not coming out until September, but hey, something to look forward to. We do have the Just Us League of Stupid Heroes Season 2. This is the Mad Magazine base set. So we've got the Alfred E. Newman inspired figures Of course, because Warner Brothers owns DC Comics, owns Mad Magazine. So we got The Flash, we got Green Lantern, and then of course we got the super hot Alfred E. Newman Wonder Woman. Huh? Look at that. That's pretty sweet.
Crime scene.
She's got crime scene tape on her body. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's the hottest woman I've ever seen.
That's how he likes it.
Ever.
Manly.
We got a bunch of statues to talk about this week. I think we got, what, 4 statues? So
does anybody buy statues anymore?
There are a few people.
That was like a 90s trend with Bolland designs.
It didn't really, it hasn't really kept up quite as well, but there are a few people, especially this one, I think. This is the Joker, based on the art of Brian Bolland from The Killing Joke, which was the ever popular series where they shot Barbara Gordon and put her in the wheelchair so she couldn't be Batgirl anymore. Highly respected artist, very popular series, and his style of the Joker kind of set the tone for the next, well, forever, basically. So there you go. Based off of that, that's going to be a hot one, black and white, but still looks nice.
Statues, the fancy man collector piece.
For the fancy pants collector?
Yeah. Look, if you're collecting statues, you're pretty serious about it.
Next up, we've got the Batman 1/4 scale museum quality statue.
Oh. For $325.
That is.
Looks a little. I'm just gonna say this. That pose is not the best.
It looks like he's pooping the bricks.
Or
I'll put it that way.
He's fabulous.
This is based off the Return of Bruce Wayne Batman Incorporated outfit. So they took a little bit of liberty with it. It kind of looks like the Adam West,
if you like
leotard.
If you like a lot of thigh in your Batman, this statue is for you.
Although, I mean, to be fair, that looks like a pretty good sculpt for what should be fabric. I mean, it looks like fabric. They did a good job sculpting it. But.
Yeah, I guess, but it looks like the Rocketeer decided he wanted to be the Batman and just spray painted his outfit. That's what it looks like.
Huh. Well, it is 18.75 inches high, 9 inches wide, 11 inches deep, and it's hand painted. So each one you get hand painted. That's why it's $324.
By intern Rick, and that's where he's doing right now.
Probably, actually. Some of these might very well be. Next up, we got the Wonder Woman bust. This is the new design Wonder Woman from DC's New 52. And so that's a design that's probably going to get a lot of nerd hearts a-racing. It doesn't look bad.
It doesn't give a lot of nerds nothing to look at either. She's like doing the, no, don't touch me. Oh, wait.
I think she's supposed to be deflecting bullets, but...
I'm pretty sure that's the rape whistle pose.
The rape whistle pose?
I said no!
Interesting.
Why do women have that empowering move where they don't want to be raped or molested, and they're like, I said no! Like, what's that really?
Why don't they? Huh, weird. I don't know.
They should just let us.
Maybe we'll talk about that at some future time, but not now. $69.95, so they'll probably sell a couple hundred of those.
Yeah.
All right, next up, this comes from Jedi Insider. Now at the DROID Factory, starting May 10th in Tatooine Traders at Disney's Hollywood Studios, you can build your own astromech droid. Basically, they will have an assortment of different legs, different bodies, different heads, different accessories you can put on top, like Goofy ears, Indiana Jones hat, one of the Mickey Mouse hats with the ears. They've got R2 units and R5 units and just all kinds of different pieces that you can mix and match, put them together, and build your own droid. I would totally do that if I lived anywhere near there.
I'm pretty sure that's expensive.
Probably not as expensive as the next one. Disney Star Wars Carbon Freeze Me figure. Opening May 18th. Each Carbonite figure is $99.95 plus shipping. You can order a second one for $74.95. And basically, they have a whole bunch of cameras. They'll take pictures of you from a bunch of different angles. And it will create a version of you trapped in Carbonite figure. So instead of Han Solo, you get one custom-made of you that they will send you in the mail a couple weeks later.
8-inch, huh?
So they have a little photo here. So basically just that scene of him, and you can do it yourself. You can do something like Steve-O, something like this.
Do you think that's worth $100? That's like right on the line of being worth it.
Because on the one hand, I would normally say no, but since it's going to be you personally,
Yeah, Yeah, but not like really. Just use just your grill. Like, I don't know. The carbonite thing reminds me of death. Like, pretty much, that's my tomb. I'm being buried. And do I want a frozen my mug sitting on my shelf? Yeah, I do actually.
Well, I think it lights up on the side, like the little things on the side light up, so it actually looks like, you know, miniature version of the actual one.
Plus, I guess you get a Lance Armstrong Live Strong bracelet that lights up, maybe. It
says Carbon Freeze Me, and it blinks. So, I mean, that right there, I mean, come on, let's face it, that pushes the thing up. But anyway, I mean, it's going to be very limited, and of course, each one is going to be specific to you, so it's...
I wonder if somebody sculpts that, or if they have a machine that just, like...
It's a machine. It's a 3D printer. And you do have to make a reservation in advance. And theme park admission is required. So it's going to be very expensive to get there and to do. $25 cancellation fee if you don't make it.
Oh, harsh.
But still, I mean, overall, that's going to be a one-of-a-kind collectible. You know, your face. No one else is going to have that. So that is, for the Star Wars fan, obviously. For someone like me, I probably would be like, nah, not worth $100. I'd rather buy a Voltron.
They're probably selling the crap out of those.
But yeah, for Star Trek fans, that's gonna. Star Trek fans are gonna love that.
They do.
They do. Nanu, Shazbot. Right? That's how it goes. Let's see here. Finally, last little bit of news here. Transformers Prime, the cartoon series, has already won 1 Daytime Emmy.
Come on.
And they're nominated for 3 additional ones. Let's see. They won. They did early handing out some awards early just because, I mean, no one wants to sit around and watch the show to see who wins those. So basically, let's see, who is this? The guy for Christoph Vacher, the supervising color designer, won an award for his achievements in animation.
Let me say this. If you win an Emmy and you get one of the Emmys that they don't televise, that sucks. No one's going to believe you.
No, seriously, guys, I won an Emmy.
Yeah, you bought that.
Yeah, I saw the show. You weren't on it. But they did say that for Outstanding Special Class Animated Program, Outstanding Directing in an Animated Program, Outstanding Achievement in Sound Editing, and then Outstanding Achievement in Sound Mixing, I guess, maybe also. So it's 4. Nominated for 4, plus the one that they won, which was the Outstanding Individual Achievement in Animation. So, I mean, the show's doing pretty well. I mean, that's all you gotta know. All you gotta know. Alright. Well, this is the 150th episode. And there's, as you can see, it's just the 2 of us here. No one else showed up. So we are going to make a couple phone calls. We're going to take a quick commercial break. And then when we come back, we're going to call some of you guys so that you can tell us how wonderful we are when we do this show for you.
I'm pretty sure this is going to go exactly like planned.
And since it's not planned,
that means it's going to go like butter.
It's going to go.
Like butter.
It's going to go. All right, guys, we'll be right back after this.
Hey guys, it's Killen. I'm here to discuss a new show coming every Monday on the Pop Culture Network. It is the Video Game Loser Show. Every week we'll discuss the news relating to video games. We're going to talk about some releases and have a short discussion on whatever random topic we think is relevant that week. It's going to star myself and, of course, I'm not, Dirk. So be sure to check us out on bglosers.com, part of the Pop Culture Network.
Yay!
Okay, we're back.
Are we really?
Yep.
Are you sure?
Yep, we're here. So I guess we're going to call some random people and say hi to them.
See what happens. Alright, so let's see here. I need... One of the thing about computers is I want windows on top of windows so I can look at one while doing something in the other one.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Alright, let's try this. Let's see,
So I guess we're just going to randomly call somebody.
Just randomly call and see what happens.
Caller, you're on the line.
Oh no.
What?
He's not answering.
Hello?
Hi, do you have a question for Dr. Fraser Crane? Dr. Fraser Crane, do you have a question for Dr. Fraser Crane? You're on the air. This is Seattle.
Well, let's see.
Wow, this is creepy already.
This isn't going as planned.
This is not going as we planned. All right, well, this is Cavalier Chris from the message boards talking to us here on the 150th episode of It Figures. Yay!
Yes, and I'm thrilled to be here, boys.
Yep, so it's just Killen and DiRT here because no one else decided to show up. So we're going to call them and prank them.
Ah, not a bad idea.
But since you're here on the show, what do you want to say to everybody listening out there?
Oh, well, I just want to first thank you guys for the work you do. I mean, you really bust your humps on the PCS network, you know, the boards, the videos, everything else.
It's actually easy. We just make it look difficult.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I have a feeling a lot of alcohol is involved, too.
Well, you need fuel.
Yeah, for me it's Mountain Dew usually.
Mm.
Okay, so where in the world are you at?
Buffalo, New York.
Buffalo, New York. I imagine is it like 6 feet of snow there right now? Because that's Buffalo, New York, right? It's always snowed in.
No, it's America. Actually, I'll tell you, we got less snow the last few years. I mean, we might get like one good day of like 4 feet or something because of that lake effect machine that we get. But to be perfectly honest, all we got this year was just dusting.
So global warming is what you're saying.
Possibly.
Possibly.
I'll make it right.
All right. So we got to ask you the toy questions. What's your favorite toy of all time?
Oh God, Legos.
Yeah.
Legos.
See, obviously people in Buffalo, New York are smart. That's what I'm saying.
It's obviously all of Buffalo.
Yeah.
We got all of Buffalo on the line.
Yeah, he represents them.
All right. What's your favorite?
I'll tell you. Oh, go ahead.
No. Go ahead. What were you gonna say?
Oh, I was just going to say, Legos because, first off, and I'm not taking it in the collector's stance, but for kids, they're the greatest toys because kids can do what sets are, or they can do whatever they feel like doing. You know, it lets the kids use their imagination. I mean, I always felt that way. I mean, I used to make my own Transformers out of Legos. And trying to make a 5-robot combiner was a real pain in the can. And now that I've got a 4-year-old nephew, I've talked about the little messages I tried to do for the Transformer rescue bots, and a few of the other messages that I've mentioned. I give him Duplos all the time for his birthdays, for Christmas, whatever, and he absolutely goes bananas. I mean, I've got him about 15, 20 Lego sets, big ones and little ones, and he just loves this stuff. So I think that letting kids use their imaginations is a hell of a lot better than sitting them down in front of a video game system or, some of the other things I've seen. Not to bash that stuff, but,
All right, we're getting into advocacy here. We're getting into advocacy for children's imaginations. We're going to start a fund right now. Let's kickstart it.
I believe everything you're saying, except I'm going to have to tell you that Duplo is not Lego. So the fact that you say that hurts my feelings, and I'm going to act like that was not in fact said. So, but yes, you're right. Your kids will be smarter. People who play Legos, it's a scientific fact on Wiki that you will be smarter, for sure.
Scientific fact?
Scientific fact.
Verified?
If you play Legos.
All right, so here. What?
I think so, because I used to work at the Boys and Girls Club here in Buffalo, and when I I noticed that. Actually, Killen's not that far off from that. Because I think that the kids who were using the Legos, using the building blocks, they actually had something a little more on the ball than kids who weren't playing with those toys.
Okay, so the big toy battle royale. If you've got G.I. Joe versus Transformers versus Masters of the Universe, who wins the battle?
Oh, Lord. Out of those three, I gotta go with the Transformers.
Trick question, Legos.
And I agree with you guys about what Michael Bay did, and I'm not going to go into that. You know, I am advocating him being beaten, but that's another matter. No, I'm talking G1.
Yeah, classic Transformers. The ones that are good. Yeah, we don't even consider the movie-inspired ones. Those didn't happen.
Yeah. No. I mean, I grew up with G1. I mean, I remember my brother and I, we got one, it was just before Christmas one year, we went in together to buy that one of the Super Combiners test. It was the aerial box. And we were going to share them, and it worked out for a while. Great. The problem was that you cannot divide 5 into 2 equally.
Right. Yeah, they always have 5. You need 6 or 8 to make that work out.
Yeah, exactly. You know, so it worked out fine. But those sets were like $35 back then. You know, you got to remember, I'm 41, so you know, I was there when the stuff started up.
All right, so then let me ask you this: what's the most expensive toy that you've ever purchased? Like, it could be a new toy, or it could be something old that you went out and just were willing to pay money for to get it as a collector's item.
That would probably be one of the Animorphs I've talked about, and a few messages that I left up there on board. For anybody who doesn't know, they're kind of like Transformers, pre-Bay. There's a series of shows, well, teen books, and a lot of adults fell into them, and I did too. And the books became so popular, there were video games and a lot of merchandise, including toys, that were put out by Hasbro. And I paid, what was it? I paid almost...
$1 million.
Well, no, not that much. If I had that much, believe me, I could have invested. No, I paid about $9 for, well, it was $18 actually for the 2 bigger figures. One was Axe, one of the heroes who turns into a scorpion, and these are 3, one of the villains who turns into this Inferno monster.
So you're saying $18?
Yeah.
You're breaking the bank at $18. That's your high limit. Big roller.
I am not a major collector like a lot of you guys. When I was growing up, I had some G.I. Joes, I had some Transformers, probably had more Masters than anything for a while. But the ones that I did collect, I was more of a comic book guy from the word go. And in a way, I still am. You know, I haven't been to a bookstore in about 6 or 7 years now.
Ugh. Now you're just breaking hearts all over the place.
Yeah. Well, it's been financial reasons, plus which I've been so busy trying to write the Great American Novel, you know, trying to find an agent, find a publisher, getting all that going for an actual writing career.
Well, put some sex in it. That's what it'll take.
Yeah. Well, believe me, it was not been easy, I'll tell you, because it seems tougher than I ever thought it was going to be to find all that. Plus, it's very tough to write murder mysteries that keep people guessing. You know, I think that's got to be the toughest genre to write in right now.
Yeah, especially if you don't even know who did it, because that makes it even harder to lay out the story.
I talked to some people in my writing groups, and actually that's how some of them work out. Fortunately, I'm one of those that's like, okay, I know who's going to be the bad guy before I start off. So, you know, it wasn't easy, but I'll tell you though, it's about as much fun as it is for you guys to do all the PCN work.
Oh, well, then it's amazing, because this is the best job in the world.
All right, well, we got some other people to call, but we want to thank you for being part of the show.
My pleasure, Dirk.
And just keep listening. Go to old folks' homes and just find the computers in the offices and pull up our shows, because I hear they love the sound of Killen's voice.
They do.
Oh, yeah.
So.
Well, thanks again, guys, and keep up the good work. And if you ever want me back on, I'd be more than happy to talk to both of you.
All right.
Scotty, I'm not so sure about, but no.
Oh! All right, well, let Scotty know. Scotty's out. He's on the bottom of the list.
He's one of those kids that never play with Legos.
All right. All right, thanks for talking. We'll talk to you later.
Bye. And that's how we do it.
That's how it rolls.
So he's writing a book that will be available on Amazon shortly. And
Maybe
if not,
maybe we can get like a Kindle ebook edition.
Ooh. Or well, here's the problem. I don't like to read. Here, if you can make a motion comic out of it or something, where you voice the words to me, or you can just read it to me, and then I'll definitely read it. It's just I don't have the time to read, you know.
Or the interest.
Yeah. Who we call now?
It's a surprise.
Hello?
Damien's Pizza, what can we get you?
I'm sorry?
Damien's Pizza, what can we get you?
I think you have the wrong number.
No, we clearly do not have the wrong number.
You know, it figures that you would think we have the wrong number.
Okay, who's this?
Come on.
Oh, Orko, come on. It's the 150th episode. We said we were calling people. You had to be expecting this phone call.
I didn't expect it to actually happen. It was kind of wishful thinking.
Well, your wish is granted. You're on It Figures.
You're our first call.
Wow. I am beyond flattered.
So, you're on the air. Everybody's listening, right? Millions of people, right? Millions of people listening to our show. Millions. Thousands of millions of people are listening to this show right now. What do you have to say to everybody?
Was that the exact head count?
That's the exact head count. 3,000 million people.
Okay. Hi. Well.
Are there even that many people in the world?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Well, you know what? Yeah, I'm
fact.
sorry. I'm a little blindsided. You caught me in the middle of a project.
What does that mean?
Oh, what's her name?
Samus Iran.
Are you wearing pants?
Yes, I'm wearing
Okay, I just wanted to ask. I just wanted to make sure, you know. Because you never know sometimes when you call people. You can never tell.
One of those rare occasions where I'm actually wearing clothes, yeah.
Well, we're not, so this is awkward.
Suddenly I'm overdressed.
It's just Killen and DiRT. We're the only two that showed up today.
Scotty Cash had something. He's got kids that, you know, needed medical attention or I don't know. It was something stupid. It's like, come on. This is
told that children are overrated.
Exactly. That's what I was saying. But he's... No. His wife was whoosh, so he had to go. So, anyway, since you are here, we know that you're a big Masters of the Universe collector. Did you buy any of the new figures that went on sale today?
I'm on 2 subscriptions, so I should just be getting them.
Ah, okay.
Yep, me too. And I saw that they charged my card, and I was like, really? Because I'm pretty much sick of Masters by now. Yep.
So, okay, first of all, a lot of people, Orko, have had problems with Digital River, of course, and dealing with MattyCollector.com, all that kind of stuff. Do you have any horror stories about Digital River or about Matty Collector?
Nothing as severe as what I've heard. At one point, because, how did it go? It was a little while ago, so I gotta put it back in my head. I had switched check cards. I had switched to different policies. I shared an account with my mother, and when I went to a new account to get her off me, because I overdrafted a lot, and she was getting bad credit because of that. So when I switched to my own
Get
account,
off, Mom.
somehow they couldn't figure this out when I changed the number, and they said, we're going to try again. We couldn't get your money. So after sending me this email 3 times, they said, well, you know what? We can't get your money, so we're just going to cancel your subscription. I'm like, no, you're not. So after, I think about somewhere, I don't remember what the number of each was, but after 6 emails and phone calls, I finally got somebody, and I never got anybody who I could completely understand. But I finally got somebody, and they just put the information in for me, and that seemed to work. And then
And then no problem since then?
No, actually, I did have a problem like a month or two later because I got the same email, and I guess this is around the time that everybody got that email saying, "Oh, we're canceling your subscription."
Oh, right.
I was like, thank God.
Yeah. So, I called them up when I got this email, and I'm like, what's going on? And they're like, oh, you just have to put your information in. And while I'm talking to this woman, I think, yeah, okay, I can do that. But then I thought to myself, wait a minute. No, I'm not doing that because I did this like 2 months ago. You're fixing it right now.
So you got mean and vicious with this poor woman on the phone?
I've been pissed off, and I swear I get the same woman every time. From China or something.
Well, they probably have like your caller ID figured out, so they just route you to the same person every time?
I don't know, but I have their number on my phone, so every time this happens, I just have to hit the one button now.
Do you ever call the Digital River helpline just to talk? Just say hi, see what's going on with them?
No, but on occasion, after I would get everything fixed, I would say, look, you got this recorded. I just want to take this time to say, you guys need to get your act together to fix this, because this is just not the way we do business.
Okay.
And I haven't had a problem since then.
Well, thanks to you, they fixed their customer service problems lately. No more issues. Thank you. They listened to your message, and now things are going smoothly.
So you're the one who solved the problem. I mean, just think about that. Right here, we have on the line the guy who fixed the Digital River problem.
You're welcome.
So everybody, you need to just start applauding now. Just stand up, and just do that slow kind of, you know,
you
like
go,
this
you
is the
go,
guy.
Orko, you
this
go.
This is the guy.
Well, I wonder how much damage toward the toy girl is done. So I wonder if Don can.
Well, no, he's stalking you outside your apartment right now.
Oh, that's comforting.
Now, one time, I remember about a year or so ago, you did a video talking about how when you open the package of your He-Man figures that you hate, you know, throwing away the package. So you had a binder that you had put together where you keep like the nameplates and the bio cards and that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
do you still have that going?
I actually, well, I'm sorry, what?
I said, do you still have that binder going? Are you still doing that?
I started a second one because the first one got so full. I've been making scrapbooks for it. And it's not fun when I got to cut up like a beast-sized box and find out how to put that together in the page. But
do you go to like the scrapbooking shops with all the soccer moms and get like all the little cutout things?
No. Whenever I need something, I just go to my mom's place. She turned my old bedroom into a stamping room, so like whenever I need double-sided tape or something, I just go sneak one out of a drawer.
I don't know. Maybe.
So you're stealing from your mother. That's terrible.
But no, I tell her once in a while.
Oh, you tell her once in a while. Do you drop off your laundry while you're there? Hey, Mom, here's my dirty laundry. I'm going to go up to the scrapbooking room.
I kind of do, actually.
God. I wish I had a mom who did my stuff.
I am well aware that I have one of the best moms in the world. My parents are actually helping me cover my master's subscription because I don't want to say I'm jobless, but I have a horrible job. I'm actually an independent contractor, which is a nice way of saying I'm a paper boy. So, I make like $60 a paycheck, and that's never going to be enough to cover masters. So, but I'm also on Social Security because I'm a little not all there in the head.
Which makes you perfect to be one of our fans. In fact, that's what we look for.
Wait, so do you live at home?
We'll go to masters.
Do you live at home?
Oh God, no.
Okay, good.
God, no. I'm on Section 82, so I finally got out of my parents' search back in 08.
Oh, okay. I was trying to figure out how $60 a month pays for your housing.
Well, between Section 8 and Social Security, it pretty much covers everything.
Oh, I need to get on that deal.
Well, you have to have a mental problem, dude.
Oh, trust us. Killen has a mental problem. That is not an issue.
It is documented.
That is verified on Wikipedia. All right. All right, well, any last comments here before we let you go, Orko?
What's that?
Any last comments here before we let you go?
Not really. I just want to let you guys know that you're doing an amazing job, and I've got a huge box of product about to be shipped to you. I just have to type up the invoice.
Are you going to you got your own .com?
I have an email. That's not it.
Well, you need to set up a .com, or at least, or if nothing else, set up a Facebook page specifically for your company.
So we can send people to you so they can buy your stuff.
Yeah, and then we can link to it during shows and whatever.
Oh, Okay, yeah, I will definitely look into that.
Okay, well then you do that and you get back to us when you got that all figured out, okay?
Absolutely.
All right, it was nice talking to you, Orko. Thanks for having us on your show.
Yeah.
We'll talk to you later.
Rock on.
All right, later.
That was fun. That was fun. All right, let's do a call here.
So Section 8 and what was the other thing?
Social Security.
Social Security.
Right.
That's a good deal.
That's how you get it done.
That's a good deal.
That's really how you do it nowadays.
Caller. He's not going to answer. He's too important. Who's this? Who's this calling me? This is Pixel Dan. I don't answer these calls.
He's probably screening it right now. He's like, oh, those guys.
Answer your phone.
Oh, he's doing laundry.
Answer your phone.
Can't hear the phone. He's on the toilet.
This is Danny. Leave me a message if you want to hear back from me.
At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options. To leave a callback number, press 5.
This is Jerry and the Monkey from Y103's Morning Zoo. This is your opportunity to win $103, but you weren't home to get the call, so you can't say the word that pays you cold, hard cash. Too bad for you. We'll talk to you next time. Sorry, loser. Okay, well, that was Pixel Dan not answering his phone.
He always loses the cash calls. Every time we do
Every single time.
That's whatever.
You know? Sucks to be him. That's all you can say.
We should probably call Orko back and let him know he wants some cash.
Alright, we're going to try Scotty here. Since Scotty couldn't make it, we're going to try him real quick.
He's probably watching some baseball game or whatever.
Sports.
Ask him. There. We'll ask him who's winning.
If he even answers.
I don't know. Who's winning the game? Who's winning the game?
What is it?
Sports.
Who is winning the game?
Sports. Stop freaking out. Who's winning?
Me.
Oh, Scotty. You got to know the score. Who's winning?
2-1 good guys.
All right, there we go. The good guys are winning.
I told you he loves sports.
Yeah. Scotty couldn't make it tonight, but Scotty, we're calling you to be part of episode 150 because it was your freaking idea to call people on this show, and then you're not even here tonight.
Did we get any phone numbers to call?
Yeah,
Yes.
we actually called a couple people. We tried calling Pixel Dan, but he's doing laundry. He has no clothes on, so he can't answer the phone.
Well, I had to take my girls to gymnastics, and then I had dinner with my dad and stepmom.
Man. Whatever. Come on, you're supposed to do this show.
I wish I could.
Well, you are on the show.
You're supposed to have integrity and priorities.
Yeah, and if I come on the show, I'll probably just freak out because I love sports.
That's what I heard.
Yeah. All right, have a good day.
All right. Thanks for having us on your show. We'll talk to you later.
No problem.
He didn't want to talk to us.
Well, it sounded like he was driving. So he's probably like driving past a whole bunch of police cars and road construction right now. Okay.
Well, who else can we call? Toys R Us. I was asking him for something.
Okay, well, you got to talk then. This is your call.
Thank you for calling Toys R Us.
What?
We will be closing at 9 p.m. and will be opening again tomorrow at 10 a.m. For exciting employment opportunities with Toys R Us, visit our website
Oh, I was hoping they'd connect me to somebody.
www.ruscareers.com.
It's a career,
For
not a
store
job.
location, press 1 now. We are conveniently located in the White Oaks Plaza.
All right, that's no good. That's not getting us to anybody.
Man, I want to know if they had Legos. Oh, yeah.
Here, let's call this one and see what happens.
Dingo and the Baby.
Isn't that a new sitcom on CW?
Oh, that should be. Just randomly calling people. That's what we're doing. Caller. No one answers. Who's that?
Yeah, we're doing a phone show and no one answers the phone.
Well, people don't like to answer phone numbers they don't know. You should know.
This
This.
could be the mortgage company. I better not answer.
Why are they so afraid?
Hi, this is Chief Ball, co-executive producer of ToyWorldOrder.com.
Really? Really?
This is so your mom calls this phone number. That's what she gets.
As soon as I can.
I got this.
Have a good day.
At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options. To leave a callback number, press 5.
Hello, Mr. Duvall. This is Mr. Killen from the Pop Culture Network. I was calling you in reference to your ad I saw on Craigslist about guys who like to play with toys. I am a guy who likes to play with toys, and I was thinking maybe we can get together and conversate about collecting with each other. So if you would, please give me a call at area code 217-726-5801, and we'll be sure to discuss this in more further detail. Please be naked.
Please be naked. That's a good sign-off. That's the one that we should use for everything. All right. Well, I think that's going to do it for this segment. I think we've milked this about as far as we can.
You don't want to call your parents?
We are not going to call my parents.
Who else we got? There's somebody else.
You want to call the Prairie Eye Center? Ask about my glasses.
Are they done? Call Eris.
Well, no. These are people that are not online right now. Yeah, these are offline.
Eris, you can't call Eris?
He's not online. Oh wait, what's this?
He has a phone.
Oh, that's his cell phone.
Yeah.
You want to talk to Eris? Okay, you can talk to Eris. I'm going to pretend I'm not here. I can't hear you. I don't know what's going on. He's going to start swearing in the middle of this call, probably.
He does. Yeah, whatever.
I don't recognize this number. Maybe it's work. I better not answer.
You have reached
Okay.
9036. Please leave me a name, phone number, and a brief message.
Tell him his credit card came up as stolen.
Thank you very much, and have a wonderful day.
Eris! Eris! Somebody broke into the store. It is a mess. We need you to get over here quick. Quick! So he's a manager at a Lowe's, and hopefully that'll...
So hopefully he'll think it's Lowe's? No, he'll just show up here. Be like knocking on the door. Hello? Hello?
Oh.
You want to call Julio?
Oh, Julio. Why not? Julio. Why do you have his number?
I don't know. I don't know I have Julio's number. He's going to have no idea why we're calling.
Well,
He's going to have absolutely no clue. This is probably like on his cell phone or something.
why does it even have a weird ring? He's Spanish.
Mexican Skype doesn't sound the same as American Skype.
It sounds like a bullhorn.
Oh, no answer.
All right.
Didn't even go to voicemail or anything.
He whatever.
All right. Well, that's going to wrap it up for this segment. Are we going to do Fan Corner?
Yeah, do we got any? Let's do it. Why not?
Okay. You want to do it now or you want to do a break first?
No, let's keep going.
We're just going to go straight to it?
Straight to it. Why not?
Okay, well, good, because I don't have it pulled up, so...
Okay, so here's the deal. My parents went on a week's vacation. I don't know.
Are there keys to the brand new Porsche there?
Yeah.
Because I don't think they mind.
I crashed, exploded like a Lego explosion. You know, I gotta tell you that today in the store we received these Walking Dead 2-packs of Rick Grimes and Michonne.
Michonne?
Which is Jewish. Michonne. Shalom. This is a 2-pack that came out that was a black and white variant, bloody variants from the previews, exclusive. We do have these available. We have a very limited supply at shoppcn.com. If not, you can go to killenenterprises.com and click our inventory, and you can go through eBay and buy it off our store that way. But I gotta say, Walking Dead toys are super hot. These released, the regular figures are released, and we were at C2E2, and people were selling them for like 4 times what they should have been going for. There were sets, you know, for over $100 and stuff like that. So if you want a collectible that's going to more than likely jump up in value, buy them now. Hold on until was it season 3 starts?
Yeah, when season 3 starts,
and then just
October.
Unleash it, and especially towards the end when the season ends, and you will be able to like double your money easy.
You can buy it now for $20. You'll sell it for 40, 50.
Easy.
Actually, no, wait, they're $40 now, aren't they?
Yeah, they're 40 for the
2
set.
figures. One figure runs about 20. So.
Yeah, and
buy it for 40, sell it for 100.
I also got to tell you that with issue 100 of Walking Dead coming up, 98 being the next issue released, you might want to start buying these Walking Dead comics, and you can flip them fairly quick. Flip them when the show comes back on.
Because we sure have. That's for sure. All right, we've got a voicemail question here.
Oh.
Hey guys, I have one question.
what you guys think of Avengers. I'm making a viewer and I really wanted to know. So, thank you for the great work you've done, and hope to see more from you guys.
So, did he say he's Lady Spiro Agnew? Is that what he said?
I thought he said something about being in a zoo. Anyways,
what do we think? Is he in the Y103 morning zoo?
What do we think of
Big Todd the monkey or whatever it was?
What do we think of
the Avengers movie?
The Avengers movie. I personally haven't seen it yet. And whoa, right? I know. But the reason I haven't is because I've been so busy. I'm going to go see it. I'm going to watch it. I just got to, get the perfect time when I have a moment to go and see it. It's not going anywhere.
Yeah, it'll be in theaters
It's
for a
not going to
while.
be life-changing, so, it's going to be there. I'll check it out. Everyone that said it's been, like, the most amazing movie. Haven't heard anybody say anything negative about it other than this guy, but he thinks, why is the sun out today? It's too bright. Who cares? So
there were a few inconsistencies, but Mark Ruffalo as Bruce Banner, I didn't care for very much, but as Hulk, I thought he was great. Like, Hulk was a great character. His Bruce Banner, I didn't really dig a whole lot. But, overall, very enjoyable movie. Great popcorn flick. Lots of explosions. Scarlett Johansson in a skin-tight suit. What's not to love?
Wait, Scarlett Johansson? I'm not sold. Like, I'm not one of those people like, oh, she's so hot. Like,
something's wrong with you.
Not my cup of tea.
Something's wrong with you.
Not my cup of tea.
All right, Clone Yoshi says, hey guys, what are your thoughts on the new Spider-Man movie and cartoon? Have you seen the cartoon?
No, I haven't seen the cartoon.
Well, what do you think of the movie?
I saw the trailer the other day. I think that dude on Facebook got a really good job after getting screwed out of Facebook.
You're crossing movies. Crossing movies.
Wait, what? The TV's not...
But anyway, I think the movie looks like it's going to be a lot of fun too. I can't wait to see it. The cartoon is pretty good. It's definitely a kid's show. You know what I mean? It's not like Thundercats where it's like, it's a kid's show, but then there's like another level to it, It is pretty much just straight kid's show, so you got to kind of keep that in mind. But it is enjoyable, so there you go.
I think the new movie is going to have a lot of issues. I think a lot of people are going to be mad because the original movies and the linking them together. But after Spider-Man 3, I don't know how you could be upset at anything that comes up after it.
Even the Japanese Spider-Man movies where he gets big and he fights Godzilla, better than Spider-Man 3. All right, Cavalier Chris, who we actually just spoke to on the phone a little while ago. He said, I've seen the Lego Avengers sets. I'm wondering, in your opinion, which is better, the Marvel or the DC Lego sets that they are producing? I know it's not the same company, but I'm assuming there are differences. How would you compare these sets and figures to the Mini-Mates figures and sets? I'm not all familiar with them, but I know they're similar to the Lego figures, so how would you compare and rate them to the Lego figures?
Okay, well, so far the DC figures the sets that have been released, the first wave, have been completely Batman. So... And the Avengers one have been Marvel, but they're not solely Avengers. Because there is a set that has Wolverine, a Magneto, and a Deadpool in it, which is probably the best set released. It's a $20 set. Perfect set for $20. So I think the Marvel has a lot more variety for the DC sets coming out. Now, at San Diego Comic-Con, I did win a Green Lantern Lego figure, so... And it hasn't come out yet, so I'm guessing down the line we're going to see.
Well, they are Lego. The new Lego Batman video game is going to have the Justice League in it, so I think they're using that to kind of open for the toys to come out because it's got Superman and Wonder Woman and Aquaman and all of those different type characters. So that's
so right now I'm saying the Marvel sets are winning, just because they've already done those DC sets.
There's just more figures, more variety.
Yeah, and you're not just getting Batman inspired stuff.
What's wrong with getting Batman-inspired stuff?
That's fine for a few sets, but you don't need that many Batman sets.
All right. Lamango says, I've got some figures that have been gathering dust. I'm not sure how to clean them. The main guys are Bandai Japan Godzilla monsters, and they need a good scrubbing. Any ideas?
Dishwasher.
Well, I would say first...
It works.
You need to check paint on them. That's going to be the big thing. If there's any flaking paint... chipping paint, that type of thing on them, then you're going to have to, you want to be super extra careful because the cleaning them is going to make that paint come right off. And a lot of the vinyl and rubber larger figures like Godzilla's, they're like hollow, rubber, plastic. Those a lot of times just have spray on paint, and then once you you bend them too much, you play with them too much, it just kind of flakes off. If you try to clean them and wipe them with anything, then it's just going to pull those flakes off, and you're going to lose all that paint that's on it. So you're going to have to kind of double check on that and be a little careful. One thing you can do, though, is just get super hot water and something like a Q-tip or a soft chamois, and just kind of dab it in the water and just kind of rub it on there to get the dust off. And
I stuck a dirty Panther last night in my dishwasher. It survived.
Well, Panther's a little different from a big Godzilla figure.
Well, he's flocked. It's the old vintage one, and he survived. He looked like crap. Now he looks like $1 million.
Well, that's because you also use conditioner.
That's true. It
Head and Shoulders.
The conditioner is an urban legend about how it really works, but oh my god, on that Panther.
All right, Justice Fan 123. Now that Justice League Unlimited is ending after about a 10-year run, I'm looking for a new line to collect. I'm currently looking at getting into Masters of the Universe Classics or DC Classics. I own a few from each line. Which would you suggest I collect fully? Yikes.
Either one's going to suck.
Yeah, I mean, you're going to be looking at big money either way trying to get them both. There aren't as many Masters of the Universe Classics as DC Classics, so that right there on the one hand makes it easier because there are less pieces. And,
there's a lot of people trying to get out of that line,
yeah, so. Yeah, so you might actually be better off trying to collect those. But, I mean, as far as, you like Justice League, obviously. You like the DC property and the characters. You're going to find a lot of overlap with the DC Classics. So, as far as keeping your interest up, you might look into those, but I think from an overall standpoint, if you're trying to collect every figure in the line or as many as you can possibly get, I would look at the Masters of the Universe, just because there's not as many of them, which right there makes it a lot easier.
Buy some lots off eBay and then just wait for a Mad Monday
and trade with people. There are always people that say, well, I've got 2 Tilas, I don't need 2 anymore, and then you can trade them for something. GB Zaku. I was wondering, do you guys remember Reb? With Bob, Enzo, Dot, etc. What did you guys think of it, and do you have any of the toys?
I don't even know what that is.
You don't remember Reb?
No.
I don't either. I think it means reboot. Yes, he means reboot, which was a it was one of the first computer-generated Saturday morning cartoons.
Oh, I don't know.
It was stuck inside the computer.
I have no clue.
Okay,
I don't know.
Anyway, I never had any of the toys. I remember watching the show all the time. I mean, I enjoyed the fact that it was computer animated. I thought that was really cool.
I'm familiar with it. I just don't know what it is.
Yeah, but I never got into the toys, so I really couldn't tell you, anything about them. Honestly, if someone's got a set, we'd be more than happy to take a look at them. But I watched Reboot, when it came on, but I don't think I've ever watched it since. It was just one of those shows that was on, I watched it, and then it was done, and I never went back. And it was made in Canada, so that's, you got to question it a little bit right
there.
Well, Joseph MRD says, does it bother any of you to have to answer the same questions over and over? That's kind of the theme of this show. That's the point.
Here's the thing. Sometimes we don't get enough questions, so in those days, no, we don't. On the days when we have too many questions, yeah, we do.
But then they just kind of get glossed over anyway, so.
Yeah, and our opinions change a little bit, so.
Yeah, they will change over time. The Burger General. This question is for Scotty.
Perfect.
All right. I was wondering your thoughts on Ultraman. Since you're a big Power Rangers fan, I'm assuming you must have enjoyed it growing up. Is there any specific figures that are your favorites? I like the 1991 DreamWorks, especially Majaba and Bogan. I'm pretty sure Scott's not familiar with Ultraman. Or if he is, it's just
look, he is. Because when we were in San Diego, we were at a flea market, and he did buy the first season of it on DVD.
Well, yeah, they have it for $5 at Target. So,
well, he bought it for $5 at the thing. Before it was $5 at Target, and he has a copy of it. I don't know if he's watched it or not, but he is familiar with it, and he was super excited about buying it. So he must. Well,
it's Scott, so he hasn't watched it, but if you ask him, he'll tell you it was great. Because that's how Scott rolls. Finally, from the Golden Vixie, what are your guys' thoughts on the Lego Kusocom website? It seems like a Kickstarter for Lego. Have you seen this one?
Yeah, well, I've been getting... People have been sending me
I see it on Facebook all the time.
Sending me these links all the time. I think it's a good idea, definitely.
Have you voted on any of them?
No, I just I didn't even go to the site. I just look at the links that have been sent, and I'm like, oh, this is cool, but I don't like the model stuff at all. I don't like the modular stuff. I don't like any of that. I just want a straight up set. So Any of the modular sets like that, I don't care about. I'll take any of the legitimate sets that are actually feature a real figure.
And it seems to work on this idea where people sign in and they get like a certain number of points to put towards supporting projects. So if there's something there you like, you put a point on it, and then if it gets enough points, enough supporters, then it's something that they, you know, decide to go into production on. Because a lot of people, they figure if enough people care enough, you know, to go in and click on it, whatever, then they'll get enough to actually make them. Some of these things, I mean, the old West Town looks great.
It's a modular.
But who's ever going to be able to afford that? Some of the stuff like the Legend of Zelda figures, yeah, of course everyone's going to want that, but that doesn't mean Lego's going to get the license for it. You know what I mean? Just because you have the idea. So I don't know exactly like how much they vet these things before they actually put them out there, and how much it's just like, hey, I've got an idea. We're going to make Legos that look like naked people doing it, and then people vote on it.
I want those for sure.
I'm sure you would. I'm sure you would.
I've actually thought about going on, making Lego, like, taking old porn music and, like, making, like, stop motion Lego porn and then putting it on YouTube just to see what happens.
That seems like a very reasonable
Just take,
plan.
like, a scene, the audio for some old ancient porn scene and then act it out with Legos and just...
acting it out.
Especially if it's something ridiculous, and then, you know, go that route with it, see what happens.
All right, guys.
Support the project. Kickstarter.
That's going to do it for 150 episodes. Yay!
We got about 6 more in us.
And then we're going off the air. Then we're going to retool the show. We're going to bring it back. We're going to talk about muscle cars. So anyway, thanks for watching. Don't forget, if you want to send us emails, you can do so at killen@popculturenetwork.com, dirt@popculturenetwork.com. If you want to leave us a voicemail like young Spiro Agnew did this evening, you can do it by calling area code 217-593-4025. I almost forgot it there.
Wow.
Boy, pulled up last minute. Wow. And don't forget to come to popculturenetwork.com. Join the forums. You can leave questions in the fan corner question. We can answer them next week, maybe, if we like you well enough. And you can also go to shoppcn.com, where you can buy Walking Dead 2-packs as an investment. Tell your mom it's for college, to raise money.
If they're still there, because they're going to go.
Yeah, they may be gone by the time this show's up on the internet, but who knows. Thanks for watching, everybody. Killen will see you next week. I might be here. I've got surgery on my hair. On my chest.
Getting a new mask.
Chest hair.
Getting a new mask.
Getting a chest hair transplant.
On his face.
From my toes up to the chest.
But on his face. Kickstarter.